There were people relisting it on eBay before they even had the thing in hand too, which is baffling and a huge scam because they don't even have the product in hand. So no one buy that shit, you know? They don't even have the product and they're already listing it for sale, guaranteeing that they're gonna get it, and they have no idea if they're even gonna get the shit. We're gonna be going manually through a lot of orders and What's up guys, Derek, moreplates188.com. Today we are going to be talking about this motherfucker. This thing has made quite the ruckus in the past 24 hours, or I guess 48 hours by the time this video is up. So yesterday we had a big restock on GorillaMine.com. We had Gorilla Mode AR came back. We had watermelon flavor, which is formerly a Amazon exclusive flavor. We had Alpha 2 AM fat burners come in. We had nitric come back. We had a lot of stuff come back in, and notably one of the main things that came in that was super hyped is the Turkesterone product. So we didn't get that many in, you know, it was a small restock, and as you probably know, if you've watched my old videos, you know that this is not a product that is easy to manufacture in bulk. If I was to just want margins, I could easily just get the raw Turkesterone extract, put it into capsules and sell the fucking shit out of it and make 100 times more than I'm making. But instead what I'm doing is I'm complexing it with hydroxypropyl beta cyclodextrin, and that process is long. It's long, like it's fucking annoyingly long, unfortunately, but there's a reason I'm doing it, and there's a reason why I feel I want to maintain the integrity of the product rather than just cap the fucking shit and sell a ton of it. So, you know, if you want to buy just plain Turkesterone, there are other companies that sell it. They probably have better inventory than we do, and I'm in the process of making sure we never run out, but it's a process. And as of now, the equipment we use to complex this, it's slow, dude, and it spits them out very slow. I can't do a whole lot about it. It's not like you can just take the complex and fucking mix it in a vat with the Turkesterone and cap it and be like, this is it complexed. It doesn't work like that. So we only had a couple of thousand units, if I recall correctly. And we had, at the time of launch, over 10,000 people on the site apparently. So you can imagine the mismatch of demand relative to the amount of product available and what the clusterfuck occurred after that. So basically I'm gonna be going through some of the text messages with my team and kind of give you the rundown of shit, because there are a lot of comments of like this is sort of a video about like, what am I even going to talk about, dude? Like, I guess I'm going to be talking about the Turkesterone mainly. This will just be like a Gorilla Mine exclusive video. I was actually planning on doing a reaction video to Team Alpha 3D's most recent video on Turkesterone as well, which I might do separately. Oh yeah, and then I also wanted to look at the eBay listings and just be like, because there's something very important to know about the eBay listings, and off the bat, don't fucking buy it off eBay, and I'll tell you why shortly. So anyways, getting to the thing, I couldn't believe how many people were inundating my comment section of my videos with stuff about Turkesterone logistics. It's like, I don't ship the shit. I don't even live in where our warehouse is, guys. Like, I am in Canada, in a different country than where my warehouse is, with all the shipping employees, all the logistical stuff. I have no say in what goes on with the tech. Like, we have a very, very intelligent tech team behind the scenes that is doing all the shit and staying on top of it. And they run the show, dude. Like, they work for us for a reason, because they're very good at what they do, and it's not my position to fucking interject and try and figure it out. So when I have some 18-year-old kid, you know, interjecting and being like, hey dude, like, tell your team to just do this. It's like, dude, you have no fucking idea how Shopify works. You have no idea how plugins work. You have no idea how concurrent customers crashing the fucking site works. Like, relax. Anyways, let's get to the some of the stuff that was notable at the time of launch. So apparently there were bots this time, which is fucking nuts. So people, like, there was like a account that made a story that I thought was actually really funny, and I reposted it, and they were like, this time we're gonna get the Turk. It's Turk bot 3000 or some shit. And it was like, I thought they were kidding, and maybe they were kidding, but I mean, this time there were legitimate bots, like, ready to buy the shit up. Like, people within 1 second of the thing being listed, buying up like 35 bottles. So anyways, I'm just, you know, I was talking to my team about it. They said this was like at the right when we were launching pretty much. They said, we're still investigating. There was a decent amount, there were some bot orders. Obviously we didn't have much inventory, as you know, so it's fucking hard to get the stuff when there's like over 5 times as many people waiting to buy, probably more than one at once too, with 1/5 of the amount of people in actual bottles and inventory. There were people relisting it on eBay before they even had the fucking thing in hand too, which is baffling and a huge scam because they don't even have the product in hand. So no one buy that shit. They don't even have the product and they're already listing it for sale, guaranteeing that they're going to get it, and they have no idea if they're even going to get the shit. We're going to be going manually through a lot of orders and canceling stuff from people who are scalping the shit and or bots and or scamming and or whatever. So be aware of that, because I see on eBay people have been sending me stories, and I can't get to all my shit, but I see it here and there. There's people listing it for like a $200 fucking bottle, dude. Like Turkesterone for $200. Like, is it worth $200? No, dude. Like, come on. The value in it is in the relative lack of androgenic side effects for the most part. And obviously the zero HPTA suppression, despite it being an ER beta agonist, very promising and interesting, obviously. And then when I saw, multiple people reporting, breaking PRs, people getting decent amount of strength increases, people gaining like actual like noticeable amounts of lean body mass, nothing crazy, but certainly something that is at least justifies looking at it and implementing it potentially if you are somebody who literally does not want to go into the realm of something that fucks your lipids, crushes your HDL, is hepatotoxic, blah, blah, blah. Then that's where something like this sort of plays in. Like for me, again, I've talked about how I make shit like I want, For me, I want something that doesn't fuck my hair up. I want something that is not going to impact all the things that I've literally stopped taking gear in order to avoid. So that's sort of why like I'm interested in it. And then of course, obviously as a byproduct, I would imagine a lot of the guys that follow my channel are interested too, which expectedly they are, So anyways, I get the hype, but again, like people will act like the actual promotion is hyping it up. Like I am so fucking transparent about what to expect from this product. Like, is it going to be, should you buy this for $250 fucking off eBay? Like, no, dude, like just wait for the next one, Like it's not going to be a miracle fucking product, It'll make a noticeable difference. At least, for some people, they don't even respond to fucking gear. They'll take a cycle and look the fucking same after. So obviously for some people, it'll do absolutely nothing. For some people that are decent responders and or hyper responders, it works quite well. But again, perspective, what quite well means. Like here that we have $500 for 2 bottles, $15.99 for 5 bottles, dude. The baffling thing is when you sort by sold items, there's actually people buying it. Like there's 5 bottles sold for fucking $1,000 here. This guy doesn't even have the product, dude. Like he does not have the fucking bottles to send you right now. $175 for 1 bottle. Like it's flattering almost that like they're selling for this much, I guess. But I mean, it's kind of bullshit that these are like the people who are buying it and then reselling it. So this is what we're actively trying to avoid happening, is people just who don't even want it, buying it and then marking it up to like 5 times the price in order to make money on it. Like it's already an expensive product, dude, Like fucking chill out, people who are scalping this shit. So $175, somebody bought 1 bottle for, crazy. Another one for $175, $250. Like this is actually sold. Like, and this guy doesn't have he has a picture of the goddamn bottle on our website on his page. Like this is the listing. It is literally a fucking screenshot of our product page that says sold out on the product page. Like fucking dude, man. So anyway, circling back to the, interestingly enough, a lot of Gorilla Mind Rush discontinued sales going on. It was like there was so much opportunity to get Gorilla Mind Rush. I can't believe people didn't hop on the train, Like it was up for days before it was gone. There was a lot of inventory, and I'm surprised to see people hopping on it now rather than having just bought what they needed at the time. I guess expectedly some people are going to have missed the boat at the time and didn't see the stuff, but you would think those people who are not paying attention that much would not go find it on eBay after, but I don't know. Okay, so Tech Team said people shouldn't be buying it from eBay, otherwise they're going to get scammed. And they're not real listings, guys. Like these guys don't actually have the product in hand. They're anticipating getting it and then overselling it for, some ridiculous markup, but they don't actually have the product in hand yet. Like they might not even get the fucking order, dude, and you're paying for it, Like some of this shit is like fraudulent orders that we're manually having to pick out and then wipe out on our system. So do not buy it off eBay. I would highly recommend against it. Not for just the obvious reason that it's overpriced as fuck on the eBay site, but that these guys might not even get their fucking orders that they are scalping. We have some other things we might do next time to avoid this, because basically from what I understand, now again, I'm not 100% tuned in with tech. Like, I make 2 videos a day, I formulate products, I do, you know, my TRT clinic, I do a bunch of shit. I don't have time to literally like sit there and oversee tech myself. That's why we have a, you know, very, very comprehensive team who knows what the fuck they're doing. So me getting into the weeds on this stuff is not a good use of my time, nor is it, you know, worthwhile for me to even try it. So I'm just kind of like reiterating what I've been told. And from what I understand, we had to basically put the product out in little spurts because there's bots, I don't know, there's a bunch of shit going on that was, we had to basically like manually account for. It was stuff that was like instantly buying up the products when they were there, instantly doing like weird fuckery shit that we had to keep on top of. So it wasn't something we could literally just put out like the full inventory and then, you know, have whoever gets it, gets it. And we're actively looking for a way to avoid people having it in their cart and not being able to buy. Because obviously if you are shopping, you have it in your cart and then you get to checkout and it's gone. It's kind of fucking annoying. I understand that entirely. But, you know, Shopify only lets you do so much, unfortunately. So we are going to meet with the higher ups apparently and figure this shit out. But the main thing, the whole point of the video mainly is do not buy off eBay, dude. Like, I don't really know exactly what we're going to be doing, but man, like some of these people, like one guy purchased 35 bottles apparently. Confirmed scalper. I'm not going to say his name, but we know who it is. And like this kind of shit is getting manually picked out. And if that guy's on eBay reselling all this shit, like he's going to have no product to send. So do not buy it on eBay. These guys don't even have the fucking thing in hand. They're trying to take advantage of you and it's kind of ridiculous. So anyways, otherwise like a very successful launch. And like, frankly, I'm overwhelmed with the support. Like even with Turkesterone, like obviously it was a bit of a shaky thing because not everyone gets it, obviously, and there's people who are upset and there's not a whole lot I can do about it, to be honest. And I tell you guys, like we have very limited inventory. It's going to sell it in fucking 2 seconds. Again, though, I can understand the annoyance when you literally were there right at the beginning and then you couldn't check out. So unfortunately, not a lot I can do on that side on the tech front, but we're looking into resolving it. And like, trust me, dude, this has nothing to do with, why don't you just buy more inventory? Why don't you fucking do this? There is a process to manufacture it. I've paid for inventory. I have the fucking shit in process. It's the speed at which I can turn around this complex product is literally like 1/10 the speed if I just capped the shit and sold it as raw turkesterone. So bear with me if you want our preparation. If you want other companies' preparation, like by all fucking means, like go do that. But yeah, that's where we're at on Turk. And this was one of our biggest days to date. And I'm very happy with how things are going. And obviously I appreciate all the support from you guys. And you guys know how much time and effort I put into this shit. So, you know, it's great to see my efforts actually transpire into a successful company that is growing exponentially. So I'm very, very proud of where things are going. And I hope we're slowly but surely getting to a point where we have stuff in stock. Like there was times earlier this year where we literally had, you know, Gorilla Mode would be out of stock for like 3 weeks or something. Like the main pre-workout that our flagship is built around, like out of stock in all flavors. Like now at least we're at a point where like most of our main stuff, or at least some of it, like Mode, we have multiple flavors in stock at one time simultaneously, which like frankly, that is, you know, a milestone to be honest. Like back not that long ago, we were not meeting demand, which is, you know, just goes to show how crazy the support is too, you know, because again, it's not lack of ordering enough, it's lack of even being able to keep up with manufacturing speed relative to demand, which is a crazy thing to think, but that's the reality. And we are working our best to, you know, streamline it and make sure everything is sorted, so then we can actually have everything on the fucking site available at all times. That would be the dream, and hopefully it happens by the end of the year. And then obviously, you know, the Turk thing, apologize to anybody who had their hopes up and couldn't get it. So anyways, this is a bit of a, I don't know, like a public service announcement video / you know, some information about some of the stuff that goes on the back end in case you were interested, because I've been getting a lot of messages about like people as if I have a say in like what happens. So, like, Derek, like this happened in my cart, or like, Derek, do this, Derek, do that. It's like, bro, like I'm mostly marketing and formulation at this point. Like you think I'm sitting there like managing the shit? Like, no, dude, like I'm not customer service either. So anyways, hopefully you guys understand that. I'm sure the majority of you do. I'm sure most people who are bombing me about, you know, shit that is totally irrelevant to what I'm doing, don't really get what's going on, but I'm sure the majority of you know kind of what the deal is. And hopefully you're patient with us as we kind of expand. Obviously you can see we are starting to make progress in terms of like mode is actually fucking in stock on a regular basis now, which is, you know, a big step for us, believe it or not. And yeah, we're working on it. So hopefully this bad boy is back up soon. But again, fucking bear with me unless you, like if you literally wanted me to like throw my integrity out the window and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna make something I think is worse in order to have it in stock all the time and literally make twice as much margins on it, I could easily fucking do that, but I don't. And it's because I take passion in my stuff and I want it to represent, you know, what my idea was at the beginning. I'm not gonna just half-ass some shit just because it's 10 times quicker. So anyways, hope you guys understand. I think most of you would. So this is more just a public service announcement to tell you to not spend your money on eBay, because that is, you may end up getting scammed. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. I might do a reaction video to Team Alpha 3D about his ecdy and turkesterone video again, because it looks like he did a follow-up from the first one that I reacted to. That should be interesting. Talk about some of the science behind it and whatnot. And it sounds like he's way more hyped about it than fucking I am, and I'm the one who like literally sells this shit. So anyways, stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.